Today, I'm going to show you how to build this piping hot, beautiful, sexy blacksmith. Trust me, you can do it. Let's go. All right, so in my inventory, you will see the blocks we're going to use for today. We're sticking kind of with a stone theme here because I figured this is going to be kind of, oh, hey, no, you don't. No, you don't. This is going to be kind of an industrial type feeling that we're going to want to go for and go through. Now, as far as blacksmiths, the take that I'm going to go with is sometimes you see in cities a blacksmith is like the feature entertainment piece for that town or city. Everybody's going to go by and they want to see what the blacksmith is up to. So let's say that this is near the center of town, and we'll just put it right around here. Notice we're using cracked stone bricks, and we're going to use them quite a bit. Now, you think, man, I don't have a stronghold. Well, okay, some of you, PS3, Xbox, Pocket Edition, maybe, but you might have to go to a stronghold for it. But if you are in regular 1.8, smelt up a stone brick, you get a nice little gift, and I will show you that shortly and soon. But let's start building here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's make a little square like that. Oh, what do we have here? Is cracked stone brick. No editing tricks. That's the truth, my friends. That is the true truth. Okay, let's go around like that. Let's place our anvil right there. Okay? Now, we're going to use cracked stone brick, and we're going to use cobblestone quite a bit. Why? Because cobblestone looks very beat up. Cracked stone brick, very beat up. This is not a super clean area. This is a place where a man or woman gets their hands dirty. Now, you see where we're going. We've got, you followed the designs we've been going with so far. Let's next take a furnace, put it there, there, and there. And if you want, you can do that again for 2 layers. Got it? Very good. You're following. Then stair upside down, like that. And then to cover up those furnaces, stair like that. All stairs. You follow where we're going? You've got it. Next, we're going to take a regular stone brick stair and put it upside down right there. On top of that, cracked stone brick, cracked stone brick, cracked stone brick, 2 layers. Just like that. And then a cobblestone stair and a cobblestone stair. We may have to raise this up later, but for right now, we're just going to call it good. Then, in here, you place lava. Right in the top there. And what happens is you get this awesome effect where lava flows down in behind the anvil and it hides your furnaces. How cool is that? Do you like it? And then you have access, we're going to put half slabs here to dress this up. You have access to multiple furnaces and only you know how to aim it. Pretty cool, right? Now you take stone brick half slabs. Put them right there. And if that doesn't get you high enough, if you feel like you'd want to get taller, you could put a stair right there if you want to get into it. But either way, you're going to be able to access it and everything in here just fine. No problem. That's your platform. Now, this whole thing is going to have kind of an outdoor feeling. We're going to go for it. But we want this chimney to feel very epic. So 1, 2, 3, stair. And then we just come in the back, cover that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, cover that up. You see how we're going here? Just make sure all that's covered on the back side. And this will be getting raised up further. We're going to, from this stair right here, this upside down stair, we did 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that's going to work for us right there. And then the stairs, And I personally like, whoa, not there, not there. Whew, close one. I like to have the lava right there because you can see little lava bits flickering out from time to time. So I think that's going to be pretty cool for us. All right, that's flowing and that's working. Now, this is where it gets dangerous. Are you ready to get dangerous? I know you are. From this, well, actually, let's not get dangerous just yet. Let's grab a cauldron. Let's get safe more than anything. A cauldron and a bucket of water. Cauldron, very simple. Right off of this block right here, you got your center. Boom, boom. Cauldron, cauldron. Fill them with water. Why? Because this is more decoration than anything. It's not going to serve any purpose other than be decorative. But in any sort of blacksmithing situation, you're bang, 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 hammering tools, getting them real hot, and cool them down real quick. Next to that cauldron, you've got a dark oak wood log. You know how we went with a theme over here? I would stick with, if you're using spruce wood, whatever type of wood you're using in your area, stick with that. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then along the back side, I believe it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. You just give a 5 block difference there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. Now that seems pretty tall, but that's going to do the trick. And I never like this. Always fix those if you see those. This is where things will get kind of confusing. But we can figure it out, no problem. Again, we're going to divide things into quarters to make it simple. So let's just work on this side right here. We're going to start dealing with the roof. All right, so just follow my block placements. 1. Oh, and let's talk about this. This is brand new. This is red sandstone. At the end of this, I will show you some different stair options that you could use for the roof. But for our purpose, we're going to use red sandstone today. New block, fun thing to do. But you put a stair facing that way on the 5th block of this log, and then straight across, like so, and then back again, like that. And then you fill in the rest, but let's just work on this quarter right here. Just this quarter, that's all we need to worry about at the moment. So we've got that worked out. That's nice, and we're happy there. Now, under this one, this first one that we placed, let's go upside down, and then like that. That's not so bad, is it? That's all right. We're good. We're good so far. Then here, upside down, upside down, upside down. And what we're going to do, usually my roof shapes, we're going to put half slabs on top of those. Usually my roof shapes go up on the ends. This time we're going down on the ends. I know it seems crazy and wild and strange, but it's going to work very nice for us, trust me. We're going to put a half slab right there, upside down stair right there. That is this quarter. Not bad, right? Now all you have to do is duplicate that exact same thing on the other sides. After you've completed the whole thing, you'll have something that looks about like this. Something that I forgot to tell you is that we will run half slabs along the bottom side here. Easy enough, right? Let's put some buttons on these logs that are exposed for decoration, just to make it look kind of pretty and nice. I'm also going to put a half slab on either side of the chimney there, just to raise it up a little more. Now, next, you'll want to pick a flooring material. Something that you'll have the floor covered in. I'm going to go with gravel. It's kind of the obvious choice. A lot of people use gravels for their roads. That's going to work for me. Lots of other options out there. You could just go with coarse dirt or something similar. You could go with a mixture, but for my sake, right now, I'm just going to line the floor in gravel. Now that you've put the gravel down on the floor, things are kind of plain, things are kind of normal. Here's how you can make it kind of interesting. That could take care of our problem right there. But don't just do a straight up square when you do the ground. Make it kind of random. And this is something that's hard for people to do. And when I say do it random, all you have to do is just try your hardest not to make it look obvious. Like, oh yes, I'm trying to randomize. Here we go. No. You want to be all over the place. Try to get and maybe if it helps you, just pick a random block here and there. Just break out random blocks without even looking. And you can get kind of a nice randomized pattern. Now it looks more natural, in my opinion. We'll break out some of this grass so it looks a little more worn, like people walk through here. We'll eventually do roads and stuff too. Maybe we can do a tutorial on that one of these times. But that's kind of how I would do that. Here's where things get fun and interesting. Pick some ores, especially some ores that you would end up smelting. And then start placing them as decorative blocks. These are most likely blocks that you'll never end up using ever again. Start placing them leaning up against the wall. You could use them. You could go mining and do your thing and just boom, 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 place them all over here and have them ready for you. If it were me, I would just end up putting them in the furnace, personally. But that's up to you. So stack them up against. If you have gold, too, you can mix in some gold here and there just to keep it looking cool and interesting. Something else you can do is you can kind of pop some in the floor as if one fell down. Something like that. You could also do it with some coal ore. And you can mix coal ore into the floor, especially around your working space. That kind of makes it look like you've been working there, you've been working hard, and some bits of coal have fallen onto the ground. I would also use coal blocks as some nice decoration. It can kind of do the trick for you. Let's see. Put some like that. We're kind of in a weird spot here with some of these blocks, but that kind of looks good, just like that. Just a big coal mound leaning up against the wall there. I like that quite a bit. If you're putting yourself in the mind of the blacksmith, what else are you going to have? You're going to have, especially if you're in a city, you're going to have a little display that shows some of the products that you can produce. Chain leggings, or iron armor, whatever you think works for you can be good. Show off some of the armor you do right there. That's kind of cool. You know what? Let's pop. No, that's good. I think it's fine. Don't touch it if it doesn't have a problem. Pick a random spot and put a sword. Say, yes, we can make swords. Or you can pick a random spot on here even and throw something like a stone axe. That can kind of look like a hammer almost. As if, okay, when I come up here, I use this axe to do some work on some things. Could be kind of a cool look. I almost skipped a step, but we aren't too far ahead. We can certainly take care of this. On the side, it's kind of wide open. So the way I'm going to address that is up here. You have this weird spot that I like to cover with some spruce wood slabs. Then right here, right under this stair right here, spruce wood slabs, and then a half slab under that, spruce wood slabs. Just a small, very simple decorative piece right there to add some interest to the side. Now the last bit that we're going to work on here is a little bit on the advanced side. And if it's too advanced, I apologize. I don't want to get too crazy on you guys, but let's give it a try anyway. This last bit is going to resemble smoke coming out of the chimney, as if it's actually working. Give this building some life. Now, if you have any other things around, any other smoke, any other flags, you have to pick a wind direction. When you start doing things that involve wind, you have to remain consistent with it. So, let's just say the wind is kind of going that way off in an angle. What you'll do, I'm going to use This is light gray and just regular gray stained clay or stained glass. I'm sorry. And this is something that you have to get a little bit creative with. You have to kind of start using your eye to make some things that you think are going to be pretty organic shapes. Hard to do this exactly in a tutorial, but I'm going to give you, especially with glass, it's hard to see exactly how it goes, but I'm going to give you the best shot I've got here. So I'll build this up like this. This main part at the beginning is going to be pretty thick because it's right at the start. So that smoke is going to be all kind of together. And then once you get a little higher, you start to trail off and you can get kind of breaking apart, pieces that break apart from the rest. And the further away you go from the chimney, the further away you can go from the last block. And you can also put some random blocks here and there. Oh, this is a very hard part of the tutorial to teach. But it's all about the feel. You just have to go with the feel and see what works best with you. You could also try to go a little lighter, make the glass a little bit lighter as you go up. But it's not bad. And that just kind of says, okay, the wind's blowing that way and it's not blowing super hard. You could do this up however you like, but that's kind of working for me. I like that. You mess with it until you get something perfect. But anyway, that is a complete blacksmith to me. Now, I promised you at the end I would show you some different roof types. So if you are trying to decide, you can't use this block, you're trying to decide what you would like to use, I can show you those. There you have sandstone. That's what it would look like if you did a sandstone roof. And it's not bad. It looks pretty cool. The reason why we're not using wood is because you get so close to the lava here that it would catch on fire and cause some problems. So we're sticking with some sort of stone texture. You could go with cobble or something else, but it's too gray in my opinion. Next, we're going to try quartz. Speaking of fire, do not use these stairs. You have... That's not going to work. These are going to catch fire, looks like. So, what I would suggest then, because you have to dress that side up, you can't just leave it alone. Try as just a regular stone slab. That'll add enough interest to the side, and it looks like a nice little beam right there. I like that. That's perfectly fine, and it won't burn. So that works out perfect. My creative build server that I build on is the fire spread is off. I should turn that back on. But there is quartz, and that looks pretty good in and of itself as well. So anyway, that's my take on a blacksmith for you. How do you enjoy it? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments. Would very much appreciate a favorite or a like if you can spare it. Thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you next time.